Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if anyone is joining us yet, but it's time for the live. To three of you, please leave me a comment. Boy, we've had some weather here on my side of the mountain. It's not been as bad as what they said as far as many inches of snow, but it's been I'm trying to watch the live to see comments. Hello, Lorna. How are you? You were entered in the last giveaway several times, but the weather has been so cold that what snow has fallen has not. Um, they just can't get rid of it because there's such a big layer of ice. Here in West Virginia, we got a little bit of snow, then we got a lot of ice, a lot of ice. So. Um, we're up a holler and our roads have been touched one time because they're still trying to keep the main roads clear. I don't know what it's looking like um, on your side of the mountain, but please let me know. I'm excited. We had so many giveaways. This is the last of how many? We had 72 people join in and comment, and I have 3 pages worth. So I thought I'll give 3 1-month passes to my advanced membership program, and I'm excited to do that. So how that will work is you will get to be a part of the advanced membership for 1 month. Then after that, you can choose to leave if you don't think it's worth it, or you can choose at a discounted price to continue on being a member in either just the basic or the pattern club. And the basic pattern club is where you get all of the crochet patterns that are shared during the events. If you're in the advanced membership, you get a lot of interaction from me. Hi, Cameron. How are you? Kamrynredheadd. It's good to see you. It's good to see Lorna. Please leave me a comment. And my weather, I just let me finish explaining the membership. So the advanced membership has a lot of interaction from me, and you get all of the new free crochet patterns you automatically get free. So when you are in my basic or the crochet pattern club membership, you get all of the crochet patterns. There are links to add them to your Ravelry library, or you can just directly download them. I just put the file right in that group. And if you're in the advanced membership, the same thing. You get links to add them to your Ravelry library, or if you want to directly download them, plus you get the free crochet pattern. So that's how the memberships work. And if you're chosen, if you win a membership in the advanced club, then again, you get an opportunity to, I have my husband's phone here. We're going to do random.org to choose. Then you get an opportunity to buy into the membership at a discounted price. I'll send you a discounted price at the end of February. If you choose not to stay, that won't hurt my feelings any. I'm not easily offended. I've been through a lot in this life, and offenses happen, and it all depends on how you look at things. And I just choose not to be offended. All right, so let's choose the winners. And Cameron, the weather is cold on my side of the mountain. Is it cold on your side of the mountain? And this is also a giveaway. I will at the end, if you stay to the end, I have I have all of the comments over here on my laptop, and I will just scroll and randomly drop my finger, and that person, unless we have a lot of comments, then I'll do it twice. Then I will choose another winner, but you have to be here in attendance today. All right, so let's choose the winners. And I left my bedroom door open because last time we sat and chatted and had a good time, and it was an hour, and the wood stove is out in the living room, and I got cold. So I left the door open. My husband's going to come and pick up his phone in about 10 minutes. But anyway, so we have 72 comments. So between 1 and 72, the first winner will be, I'm going to hit generate. Hopefully you can see me hit generate. And that number is, let me see. That number is 53. It took a while to show up here on my laptop, and this is too small. I can't see this. So number 53 is, let's see who that is. Pam McKnight. So Pam McKnight. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I saw you commenting on the last live. So Pam McKnight, you are a winner. I will get in touch with you. Now, you didn't need to attend to win this one. Now, if you don't get chosen as one of these three, make sure you stay and comment as many times as you would like. I'll be talking about some things that you can comment on. So don't be afraid of that. Comment, let me know what the weather is. I'll choose one, maybe more at the very end. So make sure you comment. All right, so our first winner of the three is Pam McKnight. So each comment counted last week. All right, so I'm going to hit generate again. I'm hitting generate. This is fun. I like doing this on random.org. Let's see. What is it? Number 52? 52 is Pam Schmitt. That is odd that it only went one, isn't it? Pam Schmitt is a winner. All right. Congratulations, Pam McKnight and Pam Schmitt. Let me reset this again. I'm going to reset that. No, I can't do that. That's not right. All right. I'm going to hit generate again. This is for the third winner. And the winner is 71. 71. And 71 was Pam McKnight. So I need to choose again because there's no reason for her to win two. So let's generate again. This may take a while because Pam McKnight and Pam Schmitt, they commented a lot. All right. So that's number 66. Let's see. That's Pam McKnight again. See, you increase your chances of winning. All right, let's generate again. $58. And that is Laura. That is Laura. Congratulations, Laura. I will get in touch with you. You have a 1-month membership to the Advanced Crochet Pattern Club, but then there's sewing and there's a lot more that happens. So it's, let me see the comments that are coming in. Chrissy, how is your weather? And let's see. Yes, congratulations to all winners. Sandra says that you have sun today, bright, and it makes the snow sparkle. Do you still have ice on the tree limbs? Because boy, that is really pretty when the sun comes through the ice. So pretty. All right, so let me throw this out of the way. Get that out of the way. Toss that on my bedroom, on my bed. I'm going to set my husband's phone over here so it is out of the way. I want to show you, before I show you the floating heart stitch, I just thought maybe I would only show you the floating heart stitch. I don't think I have I might be able to show you the heart stitch. But anyway, you all saw last week that I was working on a little coffee cozy. And you can see there's the heart stitch there. And let me show you what it looks like when I put it on the cup. Now, the strings are still hanging on because I have to do some work on this. But putting this on, these are very tight. These are not going to slip off. And I'm using one of these like plastic cups. These coffee cozies are so nice to make for gifts and craft shows. But to put this on, it's a little bit tight. And here's what happened. And I showed you last week what happened. And there weren't enough hearts. They were spread out and then the yarn stretched and it just looked really messy. So let me show you what it looks like now. This is what it looks like now. And I like it except for this. Let me see. I like it except for this. I don't know if you can see this side of the heart looks good, but that side is open too much. It's not balanced. So I reworked it again. I'm going to rework this one. I have reworked it again in a burgundy and white. Sandra says her snow was very light, super frigid when it snowed. Finally shoveled out. You took your time, so it was maybe 3 days. But your snow was on the deeper side. There's So how many inches did you get, Sandra? Oh my. Thank you, Lorna. Lorna said it's so pretty. So what I did, when you make this heart stitch, you come through and you make these double crochet clusters. There's a cluster here, and a chain 2 right here in between. And then there's a chain 2 right here, but you can't see it because the next row covers it up. So then when you change colors and you come through with a row of 1 single crochet in the heart, a chain 2, and then 2 half double crochets right over top of that chain 2 that was a cream colored. Then you chain 2 again and then single crochet, but this second chain 2 is causing an imbalance. Let me see. So this second chain 2, I think that's at the beginning. Let me see. So this second chain 2 right here is too long. No, this is the chain 2 that's too long. Forgive me, my camera is not mirrored. So the second chain 2 is too long. So it's the half double crochets, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, half double crochets. This one is too long. So I shortened the long chain 2 to a chain 1 so that it will look balanced. How about that? So you can look at a stitch and think this is exactly how it's supposed to be made. But when you are crocheting with something, sometimes you have to make modifications. So I've made some modifications with this and I'll have the pattern written and up and ready really soon. And it fits really tight. It's not going to slide off easy. It's a tight, tight fit. So this will be great to give as gifts. I think you can get these like little cups in packs of 2. Like these are like little, not really disposables, but you can get them in packs of 2. Make sure you comment, leave me some comments so that I can choose. All right. So, hey, I just noticed that while I'm talking to you all, and I've got you live over here on YouTube on my computer, but it is showing me the order in which you guys commented. And for some reason, Lorna was the first one, but it has camera as number 1 with a king. I don't know what that means. I'll have to figure that out. And then it has Sandra as a number 3, and it has Lorna as a number 2. I don't know what all that means. Huh. I'll have to figure that out later. But these are really nice. You can like use these as displays, or if you take photos and sell your items, these are really good sellers. Now, you all saw my chemo cap that I crocheted with the turned up brim, and it had hearts on the turned up brim. And I'm not sure where it's at. I've put it somewhere. Oh, I know where it's at. Anyway, but it's a tight fitting chemo cap, something that you can wear a bigger hat over top of if you're a chemo patient. And so I played around and I want to make a hat that has the turned up brim that is for everyday wear. It's for people to just make and sell at craft shows. It's not intended to be a chemo cap. So I played around with my velvet yarn. Do you all like to work with velvet yarn? I love to work with velvet yarn. But anyway, so I made this hat and I really like it. But I also found after working with this, I found I need to make some adjustments on the chain spaces for the hearts. And I didn't realize that this was variegated. I tried the large to extra large hat and a K hook, and I don't like the fact that you cannot see the shells. There are shells all the way through here, and you can't see the shells. Oh, Cameron said you were logged into the live first. Oh, I get it. I see. Well, that helps me understand that. Well, that's pretty cool. But so I'm going to try this on for you. Okay, so let me tell you what all I did and how I'm going to change things. If I have a solid, I may just use a bulky yarn and try this again, but I thought I would try it in velvet. It's so soft with a K hook. I believe I need a J hook. Hello, community crocheting. Hi, how are you? And there's Dawn. Hello. Let's all say hello to everybody. Hey, give me a thumbs up and yeah, say hello to everyone. And that'll give you a chance at winning because that'll put you in the comment contest. But I love the velvet yarn. But I also have, let me show you what I have. And I don't know if it will work or not. I pulled out this yarn ball and tons of other yarns fell out. Anyway, I have this, I don't know what color you would call this, but it's a purplish red and it's a tweed. And I thought maybe, and it has a matching mustard colored yarn. But I don't know. Do you think mustard hearts or white, maybe even white hearts? This is a worsted weight. This won't work. But I have bulky yarn. But all of my bulkies are like in a they're variegated. And I don't know that variegated shows the hearts very well. Oh, and look at this. Tell me what you think. I feel like this was a mass-produced item. I bought this at Goodwill. It's a beautiful shawl. I bought it at Goodwill. Let me turn it around so you get the front of the stitch. And it has that flower stitch. You know what I'm talking about? But I just feel like this was mass produced at a factory because this doesn't look like it was locally handmade. I feel like someone had been gifted this shawl and didn't want it and donated it to Goodwill. And I'm seeing something. Oh, it's just a, I don't know what that is. But isn't it beautiful? I got it for, I only paid $2 for it. That's not bad at all. But have you ever made the flower stitch? I've thought about making the flower stitch, but the yarn is probably a lace weight. But for $1.99, that wasn't bad at all. And I couldn't stand to leave it there. It's just beautiful. I think I might wear it on when we go to our Valentine's banquet. My husband and I go to our Valentine's banquet at church. But let me try this hat on for you. And let me tell you what I don't like about it. It's too big. So while I was making it, I was trying it on. I need to make it tighter to my head because I want it to be taller and a little slouchy so I can put a fur ball on top of it. This turned out to be a beanie with a turned up brim. I might leave it this way. I don't know. We'll see. But it falls down too far. Of course, it is an extra large, but if it was a medium to a large, it might look better. And the hearts don't have the definition because of that chain too. So tell me what you think of the hat. I don't like the way I want it to sit up, be tighter, come down like this, have a little fullness at the top. and I can put a fur ball on it. What do y'all think? You think it's worth my time to write it up in velvet, or should I just give it another go? I can wear this, or you can always like turn down the brim and push it back and wear it as a slouchy, but I still don't, it doesn't feel comfortable. That's not too bad of a look, I don't think. What do you all think? But it takes away from the hearts. And oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Kelly, do you like it this way, the slouchy way, or do you like it with the turned up brim? Tell me what you think. And Kelly, what's the weather on your side of the mountain? Kelly, is this your first time being at our lives? I can't remember. All right, let me turn the brim back up. We'll get a second look. Let me take this off and turn the brim back up. I still have the ends to weave in because I'm not so sure, but that I might just rework the brim. Don't know. Let me get my hair back first. All right. I'm not so sure I like this. I'm waiting till this. Yeah, not so sure I like it this way. Lorna says, yeah, it looks too big. Let's see. Yeah. Is this Kay? Are you the community crocheting together? Is that you, Kay Mathis? Turn it inside out. When you say turn it inside out, do you mean? Okay. Kelly's been on lives before. I thought maybe you had still icy in Middle Tennessee. Ooh. Oh, so did Nashville get hit pretty hard? And Sandra likes it without the turned up brim. I do too. And it would be better tighter. Okay, I thought that was you, Kay. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, without the brim. All right, let me switch the brim. Hold on. Let's just, my hair. Ugh. All right. I'm getting ready to, after I do this, I'll do that floating heart stitch. And the only way I know to do it is to move. That does look nice, but the hearts are upside down. Oh, and I can see the shells a little better. The hearts are upside down. All right. Now, let me try this big change. Okay. And Kelly likes the turned up brim. We can just show it either way. But it is too big. It's way too big. I'm going to try my hand at this again, and I might try my hand. I really like that tweed yarn. My girlfriend and I, Nancy, she likes tweed yarn. I just love tweed yarn. So let me, all right, let me get things straightened out here. Let me show you what I'm going to demonstrate to you. Let me talk you through it, and then I'll move the camera. All right, so this is what I'm going to demonstrate, and that is the floating heart stitch. This is not an applique. This is a stitch that is worked around the post of the double crochets that is below it. All right, so actually it comes out upside down. So you have to plan your project so that the heart will be in this direction. So a top-down hat, this is perfect for a top-down hat or any top-down, oh, it's snowing, or any top-down project. This is what the back looks like. You can see that the stitches are worked around the post. Now, I'm going to place my work right here on the table. And I've got my hook, and I'm going to move my camera. I don't know what it's going to look like when I move my camera. I've got a plan. I hope it works. We'll see. So, I don't know if you guys need music for this. I don't have any music ready. All right, here we go. I guess we could sing Froggy went a courtin', he did ride a Froggy went a courtin', he did ride, babe. All right. My yarn balls are down here and I'm going to get tangled up in my yarn balls. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, no. All right. I think I need to push that down. Okay, you can see. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see what it looks like on YouTube. You can see my there we go. Now, let's see. This worked out. Me signing into YouTube, this worked out. All right, but okay. We're in good shape. Let me get my hook dropped on the floor. Make sure the balls of yarn have enough yarn for me to work with. All right, so how this stitch works is you have a base of double crochet stitches. I'm pausing. Okay, so you have a base of double crochet stitches. All the way, it went all the way across, and then you joined with a new color, single crocheted across until you got to where you wanted to make your heart. Then you made that single crochet. There's a single crochet right there, and then you turned and crocheted down the post of that double crochet. Then you went across and went up the post of this next, went up the post of this next single crochet, slip stitched it closed, and then began to single crochet again. All right, so here we are. This is working out pretty good, except for the fact that I'm in a really awkward position. All right, so I'm going to make the first half of the heart down this post. All right, so I'm going to isolate this stitch. I want this stitch to stick out. I'm going to slip stitch first, then chain one, single crochet. Now a half double crochet, now a double crochet, turn my, okay, you guys can see part of my little photo studio that's up next to my window. There's a double crochet. Now a treble, and you might need to shove the stitches down the post. So a treble, and another treble. Now a chain one and slip stitch back down here around this post. Slip stitch. Now I'm going to open this up so you can see the first half of the heart. See? Now you have half of a heart. All right, now we have to work around the post of the next double crochet right there. So basically, so we go across. I was going under the wrong way. You go across and single crochet. It's a little fiddly, but just keep your eye on that double crochet. All right. Half double crochet, double crochet. No, no, I messed that up. Oh my goodness, I messed that up. Okay, let me start that over. My apologies. I'm trying to look at too many things at once. So slip stitch across here, then chain 4 to make a faux treble stitch. Chain 4 or chain 3 if you choose. Now a treble because we're making the top of the heart. Goodness. See, now if I was doing this as a YouTube tutorial, I could edit that out, but I can't edit that out. So a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. All right, now let's pull up a loop so we can look at this. And our heart is finished, except it is broken at the bottom, and we need to close that up. But what a nice looking heart. All right, so let's tighten down this loop again. Probably should have brought a chair over here to do this with. It's kind of hard on my back. So now to close this heart, we hold the yarn right here. Now I have a video tutorial. I also have a photo tutorial on my website. So we're going to come across and slip stitch in this stitch right here. Let me pull the yarn out of the way. So you see this stitch, then there's this stitch, this opening right here. Just push your hook into that hole, slip stitch it closed, and then we need to single crochet in this stitch right behind. Now there needs to be good tension kept on this. And single crochet in the next stitch. Let me put a couple single crochets in and then we'll turn it over and look at our heart. There we go. That looks nice. I really like this stitch. It's fun. My daughter, um, when I first tried making around the post stitches like this, I was trying to make a dragonfly, and my daughter was like, and it turned out looking like a butterfly. And my daughter was like, wow, somebody had a lot of time on their hands. I said, well, that was me. All right, let's move the camera back. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, I am tangled up in yarn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see if we're back in. Oh, look, here's a picture of me and my little babies when my last baby was born. It's kind of dusty. That was me. I used to have dark hair. I started coloring my hair when the gray showed up. And that was right after I had my baby. This outfit, and this outfit I made. His little neckline was too big. But I made almost all of our clothing when me and my children were little. Okay, that was just a little bit of that was just a little side note. All right, I don't know. Let's see what we look like here. Do we have a mess? All right, let's turn the camera this way. I don't want you to see the mess that's on my dresser. My dresser holds is my whip holder. I'm taking this off. It just does not feel comfortable. It feels like it's going to fall off. Oh, I've lost y'all. There. Sorry about that. Okay. Are we still here? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Let me look at some of your comments. And Dawn says she likes the hearts upside down. That would have been on my head. And Sandra put what is going on? I can't see myself. And Sandra put drum roll while we were waiting for the stitches. Okay. All right. All stitches in the same. Oh, Dawn had to go to physical therapy. She said she'd see me later. Well, she's a part of our advanced membership club too. So that'll be good. All right. So I want to go. What did you think of that tutorial? Could you understand it? Could you see it? Please leave some comments because here in a few minutes, I'm just going to scroll. I'm going to look at you all. I'm going to scroll and then I'm going to kind of put my finger off to the, I'm going to scroll the comments and then I'm going to put my finger off out. I'm going to do this number. I'm going to put my finger out and then where my finger lands, that will be the winner of the advanced membership club. But now you have to be here. All right. Okay. I hope you guys are okay with me showing a little stitch tutorial that way. If that was good for you all, and if it looked stupid, then don't say anything. But if it was good for you all, I don't mind doing that sort of thing. I'll just bring a chair with me next time. It was a little hard on my back, but I like doing things live. I enjoy live sessions. I enjoy them a lot. All right, so let me see what I'm catching up with. Sandra said, good, you did perfect. That will go with the hats I had to the blanket for the newborns. Oh, yes. And then Cameron said the tutorial was good, easy to understand. And Lorna said the tutorial was great. Maybe next time I go live, I can show you the heart stitch and maybe I can walk you through on how to make an entire coffee cozy because that's not going to be that long and that hard. And I'll just bring a chair. Now that I know it looks good and it's that easy and I can watch what's happening on my laptop, that's good. But I need to turn my notifications off because can you still hear me? I had a phone call come through and that stopped and that's why I lost you for a minute. All right. Okay. Drum roll. I think it is time for me to, I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to use my thumb and I am going to scroll just a little bit because my comment section is pretty big and I can scroll it. So I'm going to scroll it. I'm getting ready to choose the winner. All right, I'm going to make sure my thumb's there. Scroll, scroll. Now I'm going to take my finger. There's the drum roll. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, Kay, you're okay. Let me do this first and then we'll talk about Kay's comment. Kay is making a garter. All right, here I go. Let me try not to look. Let me touch the screen. Let me when I feel my finger touch. Okay. And it went right in the middle between Sandra and Cameron. So you both get a free 1 month membership to the advanced club. So Cameron and Sandra, if you're still here, let me know. Say woo! Congratulations! It was my fingernail went right. I was afraid to touch it with my screen. Went right between Cameron and Sandra. Let me write that down. Let me go get I've got a notebook. No, I don't. I need to write it down. Oh, now surely I've got paper somewhere. Oh, here we go. Cameron and Sandra. All right. Now, girls, I'm going to need, if you have won, I need your email address so I can send you an invite. You'll be invited to go to a Facebook group. That's where my group is now. I don't know of another platform that I'm comfortable with yet. I am 64 years old. I'm willing to learn a new platform, but right now my memberships are on the yes, congratulations, Sandra and Cameron. Woo! I'm so excited. Um, so I'll need your email address. You can send it to me. I'll say this slow. It's Chrissy's with a K, Chrissy's at Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet.com. All right. Let me say that again. You can send me an email at, or I'll put it, I'll put, I will get you found. Okay. Don't worry. I will get you found. But let me say the email again. Chrissy's at Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet.com. And I'll type, let me type that in there. I can type my email in here. Why am I acting like this? Okay, I just put my email address in there and you email me and I will send you your invite to the Advanced Crochet Pattern Club. The same with, who were my other three winners? Through my notebook over there. It was Pam Schmitt, it was Pam McKnight, and it was Laura, I believe. But I made the announcement at the beginning, so you guys can figure that out. But do you guys have any questions for me? I'm ready to go. But now, if you have any questions for me or have anything that you'd like to see me do here on the lives, I'd be happy. I'd be happy to try to figure out how to demonstrate that. Um, I think I've already decided next time I go live, I will show you this entire tutorial. It's a pretty quick project because it's only 24 stitches around and you just build. And what I'll probably do is build up to the heart stitch for the demonstration. And oh, Sandra says you need the shamrock. Yeah, no, that'll be next. Yes. Now, oh, that reminds me. So this month's event was the Cozy Stitches event. I've already started working on next month's event. And what am I calling it? Oh, I forget what it's called. It's anyway, the first half of the month is going to feature my shamrock and my St. Patrick's Day crochet patterns. My husband's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. So I'll feature all of those crochet patterns. And then toward the end of the month, I'll be featuring some spring crochet patterns or some, actually, what I really want to do, but I'm afraid I'm not going to follow through with it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to follow through with it because I really want to do it, is make some more chemo caps. Excuse me, make more chemo caps that are made with a sewing machine. Sew some knit fabrics, sew some cotton fabrics, sew some softer fabrics that make chemo caps, that some of the styles that I see a lot of chemo patients wearing when I'm at the cancer center. I want to try to duplicate those. Sewing is so fast. And I also want to feature at 60% off some of my crochet patterns of my big cloches that have the big flower. I want to demonstrate to you how to do the big flower. I see 11 people on here. That's great. If you're just joined, please leave a comment. Your husband's birthday, Sandra, is Valentine's Day. That's exciting. Oh, that's exciting. That's not too far along. All right. So I've had a great time today. I've enjoyed giving away 1 month passes to my advanced membership. I'll probably do that next time I go live. So I'm hoping that you all enjoy your stay at my advanced membership club. And if you don't really care to be a part of that type of environment and you just want the entire month of patterns that are featured, because generally I feature anywhere from 12 to 15 crochet patterns a month. If you just want the free patterns, you can join the Crochet Pattern Club, which is not as expensive. It is right now $7 a month. And then there's also the lifetime member or the yearly membership, not lifetime, yearly membership. Then there is also the advanced pattern club, and it is $12 a month, but you get a lot. You get all of the new free crochet patterns, you get interaction from me. I'm popping in there trying to get ideas from you guys, and I'm hoping it grows because that's really where I get my inspiration is from you all. I am really inspired. I'm happy that you want to see the floating shamrock. I do like doing the floating shamrock, and there's even like a little shamrock that you can make. So, um, I generally, and I have thought seriously about crocheting one of these in St. Patrick's Day colors or as a handbag like Anne mentioned that this would be, oh, and the bunny stitch. Yeah, I should do the bunny stitch. That would be quick. But oh, a little girl's purse would be cute with a bunny stitch on it, wouldn't it? That would be a great Easter project. See, you guys are giving me good ideas, but I'm thinking about using this type of stitching to make a handbag because Anne Herzig had mentioned that it would be cute to just carry this as a purse, but I think it would need to be wider and longer and not have this stitching on the bottom. It would need to be straight across the bottom, but I could do that. I could do that as a St. Patrick's Day pattern, couldn't I? Or an Easter pattern. I might do that in Easter colors. Wouldn't that be pretty in Easter colors? And then put a pretty brooch right here, or maybe a fabric bow, something. Anyway, see, being on here, figure out how to do a tulip pattern. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to, I don't know how I could do that with fabric. I've seen some crochet. You mean a floating tulip, Kay? A crossbow bag. Kelly, do you shoot crossbow, Kelly? All right, I'm gonna scroll through the comments to see. Oh, crossbody. Did I read it? I have my vision. Yes, it would be a cute crossbody bag, and maybe a fabric liner with a zipper. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm getting that would be really cute for Easter. I think maybe I could do a St. Patrick's Day and an Easter. All right, my brain is really going. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on my live today. I hope you all stay warm. We're trying real hard to stay warm here. My husband, bless his heart, he gets up in the middle of the night and stocks the stove and just keeps it nice and toasty in here. And I'm so very thankful. God has blessed me, and I'm so very thankful. And I'm thankful that I'm able to share with you guys, and you guys are interested in what I'm sharing. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about new designs. So, but it was good to have you on my side of the mountain. I hope you'll come again next time. I'm not sure when my next live will be. We have some things coming up. If you don't mind, leave me a comment on this video. When I sign off, this comment section goes away. But if you wouldn't mind, or on Facebook, let me know what day is best to go live. I think I need to just pick a day and just go live that day. Actually, I think I could go live every day and talk just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I really enjoy this format, and I'm hoping that I can migrate that over to my advanced club soon. But anyway, it was good to have you. Congratulations to all the winners, and I'll see you on my side of the mountain next time. Bye.